Malawi, a small landlocked country in southeastern Africa, is a place that often escapes the world's attention. Tucked between larger neighbors, it's a nation defined by its rolling hills, shimmering lakes, and the gentle rhythm of rural life. Yet for a brief moment Malawi found itself thrust into the global spotlight for a reason that left many scratching their heads. It was once bizarrely labeled, "the world's most sinful nation," a headline that spread faster than any real understanding. Newspapers and websites ran with the story, painting Malawi with a broad, sensationalist brush, while few paused to ask what life here is truly like. But when you arrive, you realize headlines are a poor substitute for human connection. The first thing you notice isn't scandal or vice, but the open smiles and easy laughter of people eager to share their world with you. The air here is filled not with sin but with wood smoke curling from village huts, the sound of children's laughter echoing across fields, and a sense of peace that settles over the land at sunrise. Life moves at a gentle pace and the worries of the outside world seem to fade away. The sinful label? Just a statistical quirk, a misunderstanding of data that took on a life of its own. Numbers can be twisted and stories can be spun, but they rarely capture the truth of a place or its people. In reality, Malawi's story is written in the everyday moments. A teacher guiding students in a sunlit classroom, neighbors sharing food at a community gathering, and families working together to build a better future. The real Malawi is found in the smiles of its people, the gentle waves of its vast lake, and the quiet dignity of daily life. It's in the resilience of communities and the kindness extended to strangers. Known as the warm heart of Africa, Malawi welcomes you with genuine warmth, waves from farmers tending their fields, shouts of azungu from children running to greet you, and patient market vendors eager to share their stories and their wares. It's hard to reconcile the idea of a sinful place with the feeling of being so utterly welcomed. Here, hospitality isn't just a custom, it's a way of life, woven into every interaction and every shared meal. As I set out to explore, I realized this journey was about listening, meeting people, and discovering a spirit that no headline could ever capture. In Malawi you find not sin, but a warmth and humanity that lingers long after you leave. Malawi's geography is shaped by the Great Rift Valley, a colossal scar stretching across the heart of Africa. This ancient geological wonder has defined the contours of the land for millions of years, creating a dramatic tapestry of ridges, escarpments, and valleys that ripple across the country. Nestled within this rift lies Lake Malawi, a shimmering expanse of water that dominates the eastern border. The lake is not only vast but also teems with life, supporting countless communities and unique species found nowhere else on Earth. The landscape rises and falls dramatically, from the high grasslands of the Nyika Plateau, where cool mists drift over rolling hills, to deep fertile valleys that nurture crops and wildlife alike. These contrasts create a patchwork of environments, each with its own character and rhythm. Agriculture is the nation's backbone, with terraced hillsides and fields reflecting generations of hard work. Here families have learned to coax life from the soil, adapting ancient techniques to the challenges of the land. The land is not just practical, it's spiritual, with mountains home to ancestral spirits and rivers carrying stories passed down through generations. Sacred groves and hidden waterfalls are woven into the fabric of Malawian identity. Malawi's landscape is surprisingly diverse, ranging from lush forests and winding rivers to arid plains and rocky outcrops. Each region offers its own surprises, inviting exploration and wonder. In the south, the Mulanje Massif rises abruptly, its misty peaks often hidden by clouds. This mountain is a place of legend, its slopes covered in rare plants and ancient cedar forests. Far to the north, the Nyika Plateau stretches out, a highland wilderness where zebra greys and wildflowers bloom in abundance. The plateau's open spaces feel endless, shaped by wind and time. This variety makes Malawi a country of endless discovery. Yet being landlocked complicates trade and travel, as goods must cross borders to reach distant markets. The country's position has shaped its history and its people's resourcefulness. Reliance on agriculture makes the nation vulnerable to droughts and floods, which can sweep through the valleys and threaten livelihoods. Climate change brings new challenges, testing the resilience of both land and people. Yet Malawians adapt with resilience, reading the land's signs, watching the clouds, feeling the soil, and listening to the wisdom of elders. Their connection to the earth is both practical and profound. They work together to harvest what the land provides, sharing both bounty and hardship. Community is at the heart of survival here, and every harvest is a testament to perseverance. Their spirit is as much a part of the landscape as the mountains and valleys, shaped by the same forces, enduring and hopeful. To truly understand Malawi, you must first understand its deep connection to the earth, a bond that shapes every life, every story, and every hope for the future. Lake Malawi appears suddenly, a vast, shimmering blue stretching to the horizon, more like a freshwater ocean than a lake. Called the Lake of Stars by David Livingstone, it's the heart and soul of the nation. The lake is a world of its own, home to more fish species than any other lake on Earth, many found nowhere else. Snorkeling here is like entering a natural aquarium of dazzling color. Life along the lakeshore moves to the rhythm of sun and water. Fishermen at dawn, children playing, women washing clothes in vibrant colors. The lake is a vital economic artery. Fishing sustains millions, and ferries connect remote communities. Usapa and chambo fish are staples, drying on racks in every village. For Malawians, the lake is not just a place to visit, it's part of their identity. It shapes their lives, culture, and future. In a fishing village on the sun-drenched shores of Lake Malawi, life unfolds in rhythms shaped by water, wind, and tradition. Here I met Joseph, a fisherman whose pride in his work and heritage is as deep as the lake itself. His hands, weathered by years of casting nets, tell stories of early mornings and long days under the African sun. Joseph learned to read the sky and water from his father, who taught him to sense the coming storms and the promise of a good catch. These skills, passed down through generations, are as vital as the nets they use. Now, Joseph dreams of his children having choices he never had, hoping they can build on his legacy, but also find new paths if they wish. The women of the village are the heartbeat of daily life. They manage households, tend lush gardens that feed their families, and keep traditions alive through their stories and songs. Together, they process the day's catch at the lake shore, their hands moving in practiced harmony as they clean and prepare the fish. Their camaraderie is unmistakable. Laughter and conversation flow as easily as the water beside them, weaving a tapestry of support and friendship. Community is everything here. Neighbors gather to mend nets, families share simple but nourishing meals, and everyone looks out for one another. The village comes together for celebrations, weddings, births, and even in times of loss, finding strength in unity and shared experience. This interconnectedness is a powerful lesson in belonging, reminding us that true wealth is found in relationships and shared purpose. Life here isn't without challenges. Limited access to healthcare and education means every day requires resilience and resourcefulness. The pressure on fish stocks threatens livelihoods, as the lake's bounty is no longer as plentiful as it once was. Yet the spirit of the people remains unbroken, smiles endure, and hope persists even in the face of hardship. Challenges are met with quiet determination and optimism, as each new day brings another chance to persevere. One evening, Joseph summed it up as we watched the sun dip below the horizon, painting the lake in gold and crimson. "God gives us the lake," he said, his voice full of gratitude and humility, "and we do our best with his gift." It's a simple statement, but it speaks volumes about faith, perseverance, and the deep connection between people and place. In this village, the true wealth is measured not in currency, but in the strength of community, the bonds of family, and the enduring hope that tomorrow will bring new blessings. Lilongwe, Malawi's capital, defies expectations with its gentle, peaceful atmosphere and surprising greenery. The city is split between the bustling old town and the modern city center, where old and new coexist in relaxed harmony. The heart of daily life is the Old Town Market, a vibrant maze of stalls, sounds, and scents. Here you feel the pulse of the nation's commerce and creativity. What truly defines Lilongwe are its people, always ready for conversation, pursuing dreams with passion. The city remains connected to rural life, with farmers bringing produce by bicycle, keeping Lilongwe grounded. It's not a concrete island, but a meeting point for all of Malawi. Lilongwe is a capital with a village heart, its greatest charm. Here, ambition and tradition blend seamlessly. To truly understand Malawi, you must visit its rural villages where culture thrives. Life here follows the sun. Days begin with pounding maize, end with stories by the fire. Extended families are the backbone, with elders respected as keepers of wisdom. Community decisions are made by councils of elders, ensuring everyone's voice is heard. Music and dance are woven into daily life, not just for celebration but as a way to communicate and connect. I witnessed the Gula Wamkulu, a mesmerizing Chua dance linking the present to ancestral spirits. Hopes here are simple yet profound: a good harvest, education, a better life for loved ones. Dreams are rooted in hard work and community. There's a quiet, resilient hope that shapes the future. In these villages, tradition and togetherness are alive and strong. Malawi faces real challenges. Poverty, food insecurity, and limited healthcare are daily realities. Yet what defines Malawians is not hardship, but resilience. I saw it in community tree planting, entrepreneurs starting businesses with little and ingenious solutions like bicycle ambulances. These are not people waiting for handouts, but innovators and problem solvers. The bicycle ambulance, for example, is a simple, life-saving invention born of necessity. This spirit is fueled by hope, a conscious choice to believe in a better tomorrow. It drives parents to work for their children's education and nurses to reach remote villages. Malawi's story is not one of poverty, but of enduring hope and strength. The human spirit here is truly remarkable. That Sinful label? It came from a survey where Malawians, honest and introspective, admitted to past wrongs. The result was a misleading headline, painting a false picture of the nation. Ironically, the honesty that led to this label is one of Malawi's greatest virtues. Here, sincerity and openness are the norm, helping strangers, sharing smiles, and genuine conversations. Malawi is not a country of deceit, but of open hearts. Faith is central, with Christianity and Islam guiding daily life and values like family, respect, and kindness. To call Malawi sinful is to misunderstand its culture and values. The real sin is accepting such a simplistic label. Malawi's story can't be told in a headline, it must be experienced in its sunrises, music, and warm handshakes. This is a country defined by warmth, resilience, and heart. My time in Malawi ended, but the country left a lasting mark on my soul. I came chasing a headline, but left with deep admiration for the Malawian people. This journey teaches you to look beyond labels and appreciate the spirit of a place. The greatest treasures here are not monuments, but the warmth and resilience of its people. If you take anything from this, let it be curiosity. Look beyond headlines and seek real stories. Malawi's warmth is found in every smile and shared story. Learn more, listen to its music, see its landscapes, or better yet, visit and be welcomed by the warm heart of Africa. You'll be enriched, humbled, and inspired. Malawi deserves to be known not by a mistaken label, but by the true measure of its character.